the first mid is mastering the spoken word and the power of repetition. So, without any further ado, let's move into the topic. So, the topics to be covered are introduction, what is spoken mastery, the role of repetition, how to use repetition effectively, overcoming challenges with repetition, conclusion. Introduction. Good speakers are not born, they are made. And one of the key ingredients in becoming a great speaker is repetition. Repetition is the act of saying or doing something again and again until it becomes second in nature. In this presentation, we will explore how the repetition can help you achieve spoken mastery. Think about some of the greatest speakers in history. They all had one thing in common. They practiced their craft tirelessly. From Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous I Have a Dream speech to Winston Churchill's wartime addresses. These speeches were not delivered perfectly on the first try. They were honed and refined through countless rehearsals and iterations. If you want to become a great speaker, you must be willing to put in the work, and that work starts with repetition. What is spoken mastery? Spoken mastery is the ability to communicate effectively through speech. It involves not just the words you say, but also how you say them. Great speakers have the ability to captivate their audience, convey their message clearly, and leave a lasting impression. Whether you are giving a speech at a conference, presenting a proposal to your boss, or simply having a conversation with a friend, spoken mastery is a valuable skill to have. The benefits of being a skilled speaker are numerous. You'll be able to influence people more easily, inspire action, and build stronger relationships. You'll also gain spoken mastery is not easy. You also gain confidence in yourself and your abilities. But achieving spoken mastery is not easy. It takes time, effort, and practice. And that's where repetition comes in. Importance of effective communication skills. Effective communication skills are crucial in today's world. In order to succeed in any field, one must be able to communicate their ideas and thoughts clearly and concisely, whether it's in a business setting or personal relationships. Effective communication is essential for building trust and establishing strong connections with others. Furthermore, effective communication skills allow individuals to express themselves confidently and assertively. This can lead to greater opportunities for personal and professional growth. By mastering the art of communication, individuals can become more persuasive, influential, and successful in all aspects of life. The role of repetition. Repetition plays a crucial role in achieving spoken mastery. When you repeat something over and over again, it becomes ingrained in your memory. This allows you to speak more confidently and naturally without having to constantly refer to notes or memorize lines. Um, Repetition also helps you to identify areas where you need improvement. By practicing the same speech or presentation multiple times, you'll be able to fine tune your delivery and make adjustments as needed. Research has shown that repetition is essential for learning and retention. In one study, participants who repeated information out loud were able to remember it better than those who simply read it. Another study found that musicians who practiced a piece of music repeatedly had better accuracy and timing than those who did not. The same principles apply to speaking. If you want to become a great speaker, you must practice, practice, and practice. How to use repetition effectively. Now that we have established the importance of repetition, let's talk about how to use it effectively. One technique is to repeat key phrases or ideas throughout your speech. This can help reinforce your message and make it more memorable for your audience. Another technique is to vary your delivery when repeating something. For example, you could emphasize a different word or use a different tone each time you repeat a phrase. This can help keep your audience engaged and prevent your speech from becoming monotonous. It's also important to practice repetition in a way that mimics real life speaking situations. This means practicing your speech out loud in front of a mirror or with a friend rather than just reading it silently. You should also practice under different conditions, such as standing up or using a microphone to simulate the environment where you'll be giving a speech. By doing so, you'll be better prepared for any surprises or challenges that may arise. Overcoming challenges with repetition. While repetition is essential for achieving spoken mastery, it can also be challenging. One common obstacle is boredom. It's easy to get bored when you are repeating the same thing over and over again. To overcome this, try breaking your speech into smaller chunks and focusing on one section at a time. You can also try practicing in short bursts throughout the day rather than trying to do it all at once. Another challenge is a self-doubt. Another challenge is self-doubt. It's natural to feel discouraged when you don't see immediate improvement, but remember, repetition is a success. It's a process. It takes time to see results. If you find yourself struggling, take a break and come back to do it later. Don't give up. Akira Menai. With persistence and dedication, you can overcome any challenge and achieve spoken mastery. Discussing muscle memory and let's hide this. Uh, Discussing muscle memory and repetition in mastering the spoken word. Muscle memory is a phenomenon where the muscles in our body remember certain movements or actions through repetition. It is often associated with physical activities such as sports or playing an instrument, but it also plays a crucial role in mastering the spoken word. When we repeat certain words or phrases, our mouth and tongue muscles become accustomed to the movements required to produce those sounds. Over the time, this repetition creates a muscle memory that allows us to effortlessly articulate those words or phrases. In order to master the spoken word, repetition is the key. By repeating the certain words or phrases, we are not only creating muscle memory, but also engraving those words into our subconscious. This allows us to access them more quickly and confidently when speaking. Additionally, repetition can help with pronunciation, intonation, and pacing, all of which are important components of effective communication. Um, Conclusion. In conclusion, repetition is the key to spoken mastery. By practicing your speeches and presentations repeatedly, you'll be able to speak more confidently, naturally, and effectively. Remember to vary your delivery, practice under different conditions, and break your speech into smaller chunks to avoid boredom. And most importantly, don't give up. Akira Minai. My main objective is to take inspiration from people in real life to not give up, such as Uzumaki Naruto, Asta, and Eren Yeager. With persistence and dedication, you can become a great speaker like Adolf Hitler. So, what are you waiting for? Start practicing repetition in your own speeches today. Whether you are a student, a professional, or simply someone who wants to improve their communication skills, repetition is the path to success. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Expressing gratitude is a powerful tool that can help you connect with your audience and leave a lasting impression. Saying thank you not only shows your appreciation but also acknowledges the effort of your listeners. It creates a sense of camaraderie and fosters a positive atmosphere for communication. Therefore, remember to incorporate thank you in your speeches whenever appropriate. However, don't overuse this phrase as it may lose its impact. Instead, use variations such as I appreciate your time, your contribution is valuable, or I'm grateful for your attention. These phrases convey the same message of gratitude but add diversity to your speech. By doing so, you'll keep your audience engaged and interested. Thank you.